welcome to Feminism on Trial. And this is going to be a short video, I think. Sometimes I plan for it to be short, and then I've got extra opinions I wasn't thinking about, or I develop more opinions and more insight as I talk about it. So, today we're going to talk about something that every single mgtow guy knows, but not every anti-feminist knows. And that is the truth about a very, very popular movie that came out, I believe in 1995, 94 or 95. Everybody loved, like, it's probably one of the most mainstream, widely accepted movies that everyone loves. And a lot of people consider it a love story. I did for a long time. For a long time, I watched that movie and I could not see what was playing in front of my face. What movie is it? Forrest Gump. Bottom line, Jenny never loved Forrest. She didn't. She didn't. She used him throughout the movie. He kept rescuing her from her poor decisions, which were a lot, and we weren't even privy. I realize it's a story and these aren't real people, but we weren't even privy in the story to everything that was going on, like, that we didn't see. We didn't see her screw in all the Black Panthers, and we didn't see, you know, what happened right before she got on the ledge to almost jump. We don't know, but we can certainly infer. I used to give Jenny way too much credit and never thought about the CC, the cock carousel that she was on. And I never saw how she used Forrest. And, you know, especially when, like, he went to her dorm and then she confused him using sex. She knew he was in love with her. She knew it, and she took advantage of that. And, you know, kept calling on him. And when he was in Vietnam, what did he do? He thought about Jenny. He wrote to Jenny. I don't know if she ever even got those letters. Probably not. But it's just the thought of her and the love he had for her, so pure. And thankfully, his IQ was so low, he couldn't see that she was using him. What is the excuse of all these other guys who are clearly being used for their wallet, for their whatever they have that the woman wants, or just to be rescued, or just to feel pretty, just for what they call it a foodie call, just for a dinner. Go on Match.com, go out to dinner with a different guy every night, never have to pay for food. Guys don't see it. They don't know. They attribute too much virtue to women automatically. I think we do that as a culture. They kept rescuing her. And the only time she really reached out to him and wanted to be part of his life was after she was a single mother and she was sick. And then, of course, she told him, "This is your son." We don't know that. And really, based upon Jenny's life choices and the life she led, I'd say that if this was a real situation and these were real people, it's highly likely that is not his son. But it was probably some loser guy that she screwed. But she knew Forrest would be there for her. Forrest would rescue her. Hope you've been able to hear this video so far. Forgot my air conditioner was blasting. Anyway, she used him. We were all conditioned. We're all conditioned to just trust Jenny at her word, because isn't that what we're supposed to do? Believe women, not just if they say they're abused, but just believe them, just in general, like as if women can't lie, as if women are just naturally virtuous, which as a woman, that's not true. Honestly, just like everyone else, we have to work on it. We have to develop our character. We have to take responsibility and be accountable. Jenny was none of those things. And she didn't love Forrest. She used him the whole time. Now, there's, and we believe her too, because, oh, she's a victim and her father abused her, so therefore whatever she does is okay. That's why people crave that victim status, because therefore they're innocent. You can't be a guilty victim. So people cling to that victim status, and Jenny had it all throughout. And we watched the movie and we were like, oh, poor Jenny. You know, I can't stand my old self for seeing it that way. And now when I see anything from a commercial to listening to a song, I can't see it any other way, thankfully. But then again, you kind of go, can I get plugged back into the Matrix where none of this was real and life was simple and women, feminists, weren't, you know, evil. It was just about equality, which, in my opinion, it never was. This was always the end game. There's another Tom Hanks movie that I want you guys to think about. Just, I don't know if coincidence, another Tom Hanks movie, or he's just in all of the movies. And, sorry, that's the fiance calling. Usually I would answer it over everything, but I know that he would want me to finish the video, so I'm doing that. The other movie, and the fiance did point this out to me, both about Jenny and about Castaway. Think about Castaway for a second. He's on the island, he's thinking about his girlfriend, fiance, or whatever you have, whatever she was, back home. She moved on quickly. By the time he got back, after everything he went through, trying to get back to her, thinking about her, etc., she was already married and had a kid with, and you correct me if I'm wrong, if I'm scrambling movies in my brain, with another guy. Well, like, how long did that take? I mean, it takes time to meet someone. Then, what, are you engaged for like a year? Then you get married. Most people don't have a kid right away. She moved on way too fast. And that just shows, and no one bats an eye, no one points it out, because no one sees it. Because everyone in our brains, we're like, yeah, men are disposable. It's sort of part of the programming here. It's part of, we just go, well, you know, she thought he was dead, so what could she do? Mourn him, miss him, grieve him, but I guess, no. So, you know, start looking at these movies, start seeing the messages, and how it just kind of gets ingrained in us, and then we start to act out our lives as if these things are true and right, and they're not. So, Jenny never loved Forrest. That movie is a complete piece of propaganda. And you don't notice it because of all the incredible things Forrest does. Distraction. Anyway, have a good day, and hopefully a lot of anti-feminists or people who didn't already know that Jenny never loved Forrest, now you know. And it can kind of rock your worldview, just a movie like that. Have a great day, you guys. Share the video, share the channel, hit subscribe. I'm trying to share this, trying to get this message out. Just another voice, but we need lots of voices. We need lots of female voices standing up for men and pointing this stuff out. Have a great day. Bye.